How is Hungary leading Europe on economic reform? For 16 years, Viktor Orbán ran one of the toughest anti-immigration policies in Europe. Border fences, strict asylum rules, refusing migrant quotas. The message was very simple. Immigration is the problem. Now, before you people rush to the comments, I'm not saying immigration doesn't matter. Every country has the right to debate immigration, border security, and social integration, but this is an economics channel, and I'm interested in one question. If immigration is the primary cause of falling living standards, why is Hungary's new Prime Minister Peter Magyar talking about a wealth tax instead? Because while public debate focused on migration, a small group of politically connected oligarchs accumulated enormous fortunes through assets, businesses, and state contracts. Now Magyar wants to introduce a wealth tax, not from a far-left government, not from a socialist revolution, but from a centre-right government. Because whether wealth taxes enter the conversation, the debate often seems to return to immigration. But maybe it's because conversations about wealth concentration make very powerful people uncomfortable. Now look, imagine 10 people sitting around a table. One person owns 7 of the 10 shares. The other 9 are fighting over the remaining 3. Then someone tells them the real problem is that another person walked into the room. Either way, after 16 years of some of Europe's toughest immigration policies, Hungary is now debating wealth inequality. Today in Hungary, the top 1% reportedly own around 35% of the country's assets, and the top 10% own more than 2/3. What's striking is that the conversation is changing, because designing an effective wealth tax is difficult work. It requires careful policy design, enforcement mechanisms, and international coordination. The kind of work economists like Gabriel Zucman and his team have spent years developing. But regardless of the final policy details, when living standards remain under pressure, people eventually start asking a different question. Not just who is entering the economy, but who owns it.